What is up, race fans? My name is Owen, and welcome back to the Bent Fender podcast. And in this one, I will be reviewing the NASCAR All-Star Race from North Wilkesboro. So, um, going on to the Open, where it was 100 laps, and there were only 2 transfer spots, and there was also a fan vote transfer, so a total of 3 drivers could get into the All-Star race. So, Shane Van Gisbergen and Carson Hocevar are on the front row. SVG leads the initial start. And he leads to the halfway caution. Because at lap 50 there was a free caution for pit stops and stuff. After that, Carson Hocevar won the race off pit road. Followed by Michael McDowell, who's now in the transfer spot, which was P2. After that, Ty Gibbs takes the final transfer spot. Then Ryan Preece takes the final transfer spot. Riley Hurst bounces off the wall, bringing out the first caution for cause, but the second caution of the race. Ryan Preece got a commitment cone penalty, so he had to go to the tail end of the longest line. He kind of drove over it. And at the end of the race, he was not happy. After that, Ty Gibbs is in the final transfer spot. Then Bubba Wallace takes the final transfer spot. Then John Hunter Nemechek takes the final transfer spot. And Carson Hocevar holds off for the win. As well as John Hunter Nemechek holds off Ty Dillon to advance in the final transfer spot. The rest of the top 5 were Ty Dillon, Eric Jones, and Michael McDowell. And the fan vote winner was Noah Gragson. So, those 3 will be starting in the final 3 spots for the main race. And getting on to the main race, Kyle Larson has to go to the rear as he didn't qualify or practice or anything. It was I forget who they said, but it was someone else who qualified and did that. So he has to start in the back. And the reason why he didn't do that was he was at the Indy 500 doing qualifying for that, which I will also be doing a review on next week. So, getting on to the actual race, Brad Keselowski and Christopher Bell are on the front row. Keselowski leads the initial start. Then Daniel Suarez hits the wall, bringing out the first caution, and Suarez is out. Keselowski wins the race off pit road. Then William Byron ends up taking the lead. Then Joey Logano takes the lead from him. Then at lap 100, we got another caution. Christopher Bell ends up taking the lead. Then Ross Chastain spins, bringing up the third caution. Joey Logano ends up taking the lead. Then Brad Keselowski ends up slamming the wall, bringing out the fourth caution. He stayed in for a little bit, but he was out. After that, Kyle Larson won the race off pit road. Then Joey Logano ends up taking the lead. And then there was a promoter caution that brought out the fifth and final caution of the race, where Christopher Bell takes the lead after that. and Christopher Bell holds on for the win. So, the top 5 were Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, Alex Bowman, and Chase Elliott. Nice comeback win for Bell. Logano was not happy with how he was raced, with the bump and run Bell did. He straight up said if he was able to get back to Bell, he was going to do the exact same thing. Just dump him. He was also not happy with the promoter caution. But, yeah. And speaking of the promoter caution, Michael Waltrip was waved the flag to throw out the caution. And I think he took throwing the caution a little bit too literally, as he was doing it, he threw the caution flag onto the track. Luckily, they had a backup caution flag in the stand, as they all do, in case that happened. But that was kind of funny. Michael Waltrip was also egging on the crowd to say, "When do you want it?" So he was showing up like 5, 4, 2, like he was just being Michael Waltrip, honestly. And even the broadcast was like, "We should have duct taped that flag to his hand, because we knew something like this was gonna happen." But yeah, all in all, this weekend was really good, and I would honestly love to see a points race at North Wilkesboro. Like, that's how good the racing was today. So, also, one thing before I end, this was Fox's final broadcast of the season. As next week, they will be going to NBC. So, yeah. And all in all, with that being said, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all very much for watching. Actually, I should probably rate this. Honestly, I'll probably give this one a 9 out of 10. This was an amazing event. Like, a really good race, too. So, yeah. 9 out of 10. And that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. Please go check out my other channels, one being my main of FanRanTan, the other one being a D&D one that is under the Boundless Shores. Go check those ones out. And join me next week for the conclusion of the Triple Crown from Charlotte. And I will also be doing the second race of it from Indy, being the Indy 500, which Kyle Larson will also be doing. So, that being said, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.